So hi everyone and welcome to my review of my 100-day project for 2017, and the project that I used for the 100 days this year is 100 days of found poems. So I took a whole pile of found poems and put them together with a lot of different mixed media pieces, and I found that I was really struggling to keep up with posting them on Instagram, so I felt the best way to put these together is to do a flip through, and because there are 100 of them, there's quite a lot, so I decided to kind of break it down into groups of 10. So over the course of the next few months I'll be posting videos of all of the different projects that I've made, and I'll also have a gallery that you can link to on my website where you can see all of them together and see all the poems all together. So this is the book that I have been working in. It's an A5 ring binder journal, and I have taken them out just for me to flip through them, just so it's a lot easier for you guys to see them, but because they're all different shapes and sizes, they fit really nicely into the binder, so they clip really well together. And because I'm working individually, it means that it's much easier for me to use kind of smaller pieces, scraps that I have lying around, postcards, all of that kind of thing, all that ephemera that we keep and hoard for no particular reason. So we'll go through, and we'll go through 1 to 10. So here I have gathered together my found poems, and this is poems 1 through 10. So we're going to flip through them all. 1 and 2, these were done on a piece of scrapbooking paper, and I've had this for ages, so I decided to use up what I had to hand. So I've put my found poem on the front of this one. It's almost like a ledger paper, and it's kind of been stained as well here with the little flowers in the top corner. I really enjoy working with that. And on the back I've just sprayed some black ink onto the page, and I've stuck my poem over the top of the black ink, so I've kept this one quite simple. Next one I have here is 2 and 3. So I have a Dina Wakley stamp here on the front, and the background is just painted with acrylic paints, and I have stuck some little pieces of paper that I had, some old jelly prints that I had to hand just lying around, and I have some washi tape on the top here, and it's finished off by some mark making down here. So I have my poem going along the side of the girl's face here. On the other side I have got some poppies, and I've drawn poppies here in with a black ink pen, and I've just added the poem onto the side here, so I've kept this one really simple as well. This one here, I really am in love with this one. So this one here is with some collage papers by Robin Marie Smith, and I printed them out and stuck them on, and then I used a white Liquitex marker pen over the top of them, and this is black gesso here and some gold oil pastels here, and I've stuck then the poem over the top of one of the circles. So these two are the collage papers by Robin Marie. On the other side, this is again some collage paper from Robin Marie, and I used black paint here, and this was put on with oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Palette knife, that's it. A palette knife. I put a palette knife across here with the black paint, and it's just given a really nice rough background there, and I've stuck my found poem on the top of that. So this one again is with collage papers, so I went a bit mad with the collage papers for this section of it. So this one here I made my found poem as a cut out poem, but I kind of did the opposite of a cut out poem. So normally if you cut out a poem, or if it's a black out poem, you black out everything, and then you would leave the words that you wanted. Well, I've still left the words that I wanted, but I actually cut it out with a craft knife. So this one was quite delicate when I was sticking it down, because obviously the pieces were quite flimsy. So I really like the way that it's worked out, and the way that you can still see the collage paper peeking into the background. And then afterwards on the other side I have got the opposite, if you like. So this is a blackout poem, completely blacked out, so I've selected the words that I wanted to keep, and the rest I've just drawn over with a black ink pen. And this one is a small postcard that I've had for ages. I got a set of postcards of old maps, so I've used a few of them in this project, and this one here I just stuck the found poem onto the top of the map here, and on the other side I stuck down a piece of the book text that I'm working with, and I completely covered the background, and I used some water soluble wax crayons for this one, and I highlighted the words that I wanted to keep with a black charcoal pencil. So, and I also did this border line here to keep it together. So I hope you enjoyed looking through 1 to 10 of my found poems. I will link to my website where you can see the post, and you can also view the collection together as a whole. Thank you so much for watching.